Paul. Yeah. I just got here. It's 2:43. And as happens, I try to keep it right at the two hours. Yes. Now, I wanted to mention something that is of concern to myself. And it could be that there's some other people that are concerned about this. I was reading this article in the week, August 23rd of 2019. Yeah. And it looks like America's population is getting older. Yeah. hmm See, in 2014, the percentage of Americans ages 65 and older was 15% of the actual population. But in another 11 years, that's going to rise to 21%. Yep. And then in 2060, approximately 41 years from now, yeah, 24% of Americans will be over the age of 65. Now, this is of a real considerable concern to me. Yeah. Back in those born in 1900, they expected to live 47.3 years. Yeah. But fewer of them are being born, and in 2018, the crop of newborns, yes, was the lowest since 1986. Only 3.78 million, yes, persons had actual babies. Now, this is continuing a downward trend that some are now labeling the baby bust. Yeah. The dramatic birth rate decline is occurring at the same time that America's second largest generation, the 77 million strong baby boomers that were born between 1946 and 1964, they're moving into old age. Now, those boomers, yes, the 77 million, right. Uh, they're now turning 65 years old at a rate of between 8 to 10,000 a day. Yeah. And by 2030, all of them will be older than 65 years old. Yeah. Now, the implication is that in the next 11 years, we will have 77 million individuals that would consider themselves baby boomers. Yep. That were born from 1946 to 1964. They're going to be retirement age. Yeah. That's a considerable concern to myself. Most people, when they age, they have quite a bit of life experience. Let's take myself, for example. I'm 49 years old. Yes. I've been homeless for 8 years. My wife kidnapped my sons when we lived on Guam. Yes. She abducted them and moved to Clallam County, and you issued a protection order where I didn't get any due process. Now, for a lot of those that are, well, let's say 40 to 60 years old, we have a lot of real life experience. Let's say you're chief of police. You probably got there sometime after being 45 to 55 years old. Yeah, took you a while to get there. And you don't have the real experience necessary to be a chief of police. See, it's really a liability to you. It's not like I can hold a new recruit for the same liability as an experienced individual in law enforcement. Now, let's say you're the sheriff. You've been the sheriff for approximately 10 years. Yes. You're probably in your early to mid 60s. Yeah. Now, you have approximately 40 years of law enforcement experience. See, the older you are, the greater amount of liability that you have. Yes. Now, could you get me the actual ages of every chief of police in every city of the United States and the actual age of every sheriff in every county of the United States? See, what I'm concerned about is that the older we're getting, the stupider we're becoming. Yes. You're actually becoming dumber, dumber, the older you are. Now, um, this is of considerable concern, yes, that in approximately 10 years from now, we're going to have the stupidest population of those over the age of 65. 77 million American citizens right now are going to be the stupidest population in this whole nation. Now, I've given you the evidence, right, of crime. Oh, and you sat there and you said, well, I'm the senior. Yes. But it looks like that every day that you've aged, yes, you've gotten stupider. Now, for every stupid sheriff right now,